Hello, water signs. Welcome to Divine Insights. We are going to do what do you need to know reading for the collective water sign family. Something that I want to kind of highlight, the specials that we have going on. One of the specials was going to end tomorrow, but I'm probably going to extend it because the page is fairly new. And so I do want it to build some traction, since technically I can't do lives just yet. And so one thing I'm going to do is I put on the deal free yes or no questions, one free yes or no question. I'm still going to honor that despite doing the lives or not. If you inbox me with a question, or if you email me with a question, I am more than happy to respond to you, because I am big on building my network. The other thing is I do have, if you have 3 questions, that's $15. If you want a in-depth love reading or an in-depth finance and career reading, that is $50. If you need an emergency reading and you can give me 24 hours to get back to you, that is $150. And then of course, in emergency reading, same day is $300. Feel free to, typically when someone books a reading, like I had a reading yesterday, I've tried to ensure that I go in depth. And I ended up giving them both a career finance reading along with their love reading. So I won't gyp you on your money, because especially with how the economy is, but I do look forward to supporting you. So let's jump right in so that we don't take too much time, because we're already a minute and 55 seconds in. So let's go straight in. So Spirit, let's use the love messages card first, and then we'll go to the tarot cards. Spirit, what do you want the water signs to know? What do they need to know? What don't they know? What messages do you have for them? Somebody is wearing a mask. I feel like this is kind of following the no contact thing. So somebody's hiding their true feelings or pretending that they don't have feelings. So let's see, or they might be gaslighting you or were gaslighting you. And now they want to talk. So let's see what they want to talk about. So it says they're reminiscing or reminiscing. They're either reminiscing about the past, learn from the past, perception, making new memories. So right now, just looking at these 3 cards, if I go based off of my intuition, it looks like you were in a connection and you may currently be in a connection. I don't think you guys are really talking, or there may be some disruption in the communication. And I feel like it's because someone was either 2 things. Either somebody was gaslighting you in this connection and you identified that behavior and got fed up with it, or something occurred. There was some type of deception going on here, and you took a step back and said, nope, I need to protect myself. And that person is now awaiting messages and wants to talk. They may have been reaching out to you via text, trying to call you, sending emails, whatever it may be, probably watching your social media, and you're ignoring it. And they really want to talk, so they're awaiting your response to the messages they sent you. And they're reminiscing on the past. Or you're in a connection with somebody and you kind of feel like it's one-sided, right? You feel like they're afraid to open up and they're hiding their true feelings. So they're wearing a mask. And they're making it seem like they don't want the connection with you, but they really do. And they want to make memories with you. They want to make new memories, but they are afraid to show their feelings because of something that they experienced in the past. And so their perception is kind of, off. Either way, depending on which, if this is a current connection where someone's hiding their true feelings, have interest but don't know how to show you how they really feel, or if this is someone that gaslighted you in the past, love bombed you, or mistreated you in any way, they are I think you've been holding back because you feel like the connection is one-sided, and they may have been reaching out to you, or either they may have been holding off and you're awaiting messages from them, or they're awaiting you to respond to a message that they already sent you. Okay, but either way, they want this connection to evolve to the next phase. Someone needs to release the past. So it looks like both of these people, even if this was a person that was lying to you, deceiving you, they had some past traumas, and that kind of made them get to the point of where they are with being inconsistent in connection. It seems like whoever this person is, y'all have insane chemistry. Yeah, that's a common theme from the no contact reading. And this is a karmic connection. Or there may have been, if this is somebody that deceived you, there may have been a karmic third party connection involved, and you may have found out about it or may not have known. And the person might have ghosted you or took a step back to try to protect you. It says lighthearted. Let's get some more insight from the tarot. Lighthearted, adapt, the dragon fly, finding out, change. So finding out, somebody found out something here. And that's not for everybody. Someone was dating somebody that was gaslighting them, being deceptive, and they found out something, and they ended up taking a step back. And now they're reaching out to you because they don't want to lose you. And they probably messaged you or reached out, and you like, I'm protecting myself, hold up. Or this happened, and that person that deceived you during this distance, or this no communication, no contact, some things are coming to light for them. You might have put a mirror up in front of their face. Are those different scenarios correct, Spirit? Am I interpreting this correctly? Yeah, so it's going to be some major changes that happen. So someone is going through a change. Things are coming to light. You might have put a mirror. You might have called them out on their behavior and put a mirror up to their face. And it's going to be, and it triggered a major transformation in them. And they really want a new beginning with you. They really do. And someone is depressed and worried that they lost you. Is that correct, Spirit? Someone's in their head. Ooh. Yeah, someone's in their head and introspecting, thinking really hard about this because they're afraid to lose you. Is someone considering relocating or looking for another job? I don't know who that's for, but that just came up random. Taking a chance. They want to take a chance and come towards you, but they're not showing their hand right now. So they got a poker face. Or this is saying that someone was playing games with you. And had options. Yeah, whoever this is, they want to come towards you. They want to take you out on a date. That's a common theme between all the readings right now. I guess everybody on their bullshit bag. They're going to come forward with some messages, pretty much letting you know that they want to date. They want to take the next step to bring this relationship back together. And they're going to chase you. They're going to chase you. They're not going to let you go easily. I don't think they're going to take no for an answer. But right now, some of them may be lacking confidence to come forward. I think the person that's lacking confidence is the person that's hiding their feelings. So again, it's a couple scenarios where someone could have been gaslighting you, or someone is hiding their feelings. I get the idea that the person that's hiding their feelings may have love bombed you. They came in heavy in the beginning, and really in the beginning when they met you, they didn't expect to have the feelings that they have for you. And then over time, as they start to see the relationship progress, they started to fall back with what they were doing. And that made you feel like, okay, they're not all in, and ended up frustrating you, and which made you pull back. But either way, both of these people miss you. And the realization is they self-sabotage this connection with you, water signs. And it says death to cycle. So this could either mean the relationship, like you're done with it, you don't want anything else to do with it, or this means that their behavior, when you backed up from them, they went into their head and things start coming to light, that their perception, the perception of themselves kind of came to light. Because before, everybody else was probably just accepting their behavior for what it was. But you taking that step back, you were like, I'm not accepting this. And it forced them to look at themselves and how they were coming off, and to, you know, really go in and see how they were acting or treated in past relationships, because perception came out twice on both of these cards. It came out on the karmic card and the camera. So to me, that's a reflection of, or taking a picture and then you're holding the picture to their face, like this is really who you are. This is how you're coming off versus what you think you're doing. And now, because of that, they're putting a death to that cycle. They're stopping that behavior because they want a second chance with you. And they know that if they don't change, the relationship will be over. There will be no reconciliation whatsoever. And so I think that is what you don't see coming, is that this person really is trying to put in the work, but you got to give them time to do it. Spirit, are there any other cards that you want to highlight? The butterfly is healing the inner child. So that person is working on themselves, like we said, releasing the past traumas or behaviors or characteristics, and so that the connection can move on. Now, this is the thing. This is not for everybody. Everybody is not as open to just taking people back after they feel like they've done them wrong or they've been deceptive. Some people are at different places in their lives. So for those of you that take this person back, the relationship will evolve. A lot of you may be seeing butterflies fly by you right now. Now, for those that are not taking the person back, you're moving forward. You're releasing this entire situation. And the next phase of life is a new start, but your focus is on your happiness. You're going to start hanging out with friends more. And that's going to bring you a lot more joy. And while you're out, you're going to start learning more things about yourself that you didn't know, right? You're going to like have an epiphany and be like, dang, why did I stay in that situation so long? Or how did I even end up there? And then you're going to end up meeting somebody. Somebody's going to be flirting with you. You may be out. You could be going to a beach or taking a trip somewhere very nice. You might be going to the Caribbean. I don't know. And you may end up meeting somebody there. And the person's flirting with you and they express their interest. And then they tell you, I want to take you on a date. Or you'll go back to the person after they've done some work. But when they go back, you'll pay attention to see if they made any changes. And they're going to come in with that playful behavior. They're going to try to do nice things for you, be sweet to you, kind of ease the waters out. And y'all going to fall back into that honeymoon phase and start dating again. Yeah, somebody is partying, honey. Somebody is partying. Somebody is having fun and is happily single. And this may be the outcome for some of you. For the ones that don't take this person back, you're going to move on and be partying, enjoying yourself and enjoying the single life. You're not even going to want to jump into another connection right off, because you're going to be having so much fun and feeling so free. And that's going to be the new phase of life that you move into. But the funny part about it is, once you get to, it might also be saying that once you get to that space where you're free and you're not thinking about the connection anymore, that is when the opportunity for a new phase will come in for you. And you might change your mind and say, hey, I might be open to a connection now, or rekindling the connection after I've seen some change in this person. You can't allow negative thinking to overwhelm you, because you don't want to suffer in a place of depression and worry. That's the message that Spirit has for you. But that new phase, time with friends, I feel like you might meet somebody while you're out, having fun, and get into a new connection. Or, like I said, him or her seeing you out may trigger them to get their act together, and y'all might rekindle a flame. Spirit, am I interpreting those? Yeah, but right now I think you're going to go through a phase of having a difficulty deciding. Now, what I just got download, some of y'all are going to have a choice between multiple people. between two people. So you going out, having fun, living a single life, hanging out with your friends. I think you're going to meet somebody else, and you're going to have to make a decision on, do I want to go back to my person, or do I want to give this new person a chance? I think you're going to have difficulty deciding that, Spirit. Oops. Cards. Oh, yeah. Y'all see I write on my cards. They're my old faithfuls. I've had them for a while. Yeah, and it's going to be a dream come true. It's going to be a dream come true. Now, I do feel like if you try to move on with somebody new, this person is not going to let you go easy. They are going to chase the heck out of you. They are going to chase you so bad. And they're going to be reminiscing about the past. And some of you may have children with this person that put you through this. This person might be a Scorpio. Ooh. Excuse me. This person might be a Scorpio. That's not for everybody, but that's the Six of Cups cards came out, and so that is why I but actually both of y'all might be a Scorpio. So that's actually y'all card. Let's see. What's the outcome of the connection for the ones that are going back to the past person that was either hiding their feelings or gaslighting them, that's starting to make changes for the commitment? What's the outcome, Spirit? Yeah, it said third party temptation. Let me see. So whoever was gaslighting was cheating. They were entertaining multiple people. They're going to, so you enable boundaries, or either they are going to enable boundaries. I'm going to find out. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, so pretty much they're going to enable some boundaries. They're going to learn from this distance. So pretty much Spirit is saying, take your time, enjoy your life, hang out with your friends, clear your mind, and heal. While you're doing this, it's going to force this person that did you wrong to go inside themselves to heal themselves. And they're going to start to establish boundaries in their lives, because they may have been living a very reckless life. When a person is sleeping with multiple people, that's careless. And so as they start to enable boundaries, they're going to come forth to you about a commitment and express that they feel like y'all have a soul connection and they want this union, and it may lead to marriage. That's after they've done the work. Spirit is that interpreted correctly. Yeah, that's what they want. They want to give you the opportunity. They want to come back and fix the opportunity that they had. They don't want it to be a lost opportunity. So yeah, this follows the no contact read. And I hope that you guys make the best decision that's for you. If the person doesn't have much going for themselves, then don't attach yourself to that. I got to do it like this because I don't have my little hamster wheel up here. So let's see what falls out. Ooh. Yeah. So somebody's waking up to the realization of how they were presenting themselves. They weren't being realistic about how they were coming off and the things that they were doing. Especially if a person was, it says third party, a person that had you in the third party and was cheating. And you pretty much, like I said, you held up a mirror to them. So you see that says mirroring, and you guys may be mirroring each other because you might start to miss each other during this time of distance. But I think that this is more so you held a mirror up to their face and you called them out on their behavior, whereas other people in their past may have accepted it. Or if they had a third party, these people are like, oh, it's okay. You could do what you're doing. I don't care as long as I get time from you. And then let me see what else we got here. You got toxic. So the connection was toxic. Talking to a friend. I think that the person that you cut off is getting advice from a friend. Interference. So yeah, there was definitely a third party connection here. It said interference, blockage. I feel like this is an emotional blockage. So for the person that was hiding true feelings, someone was playing games with you. We already know that. The person that was gaslighting you. The proposal is what they're going to try to come forward with. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to like try to propose to you. The proposal could be, okay, let's get in a serious commitment, or let's start dating again. Let's start as friends and start dating again while I'm working on myself, and let's see where this goes. Yeah, the proposal is going to be to get into a relationship. Because very well, y'all may not have been in an official relationship. And this person may have felt like, well, you can't say nothing because we're not in an official relationship. But really, they were gaslighting you. They knew that y'all were supposed to be together, but they prolonged it. And you may have tolerated it for a short period of time. Or your actions may have come off like they tolerated it for a short period of time. Mother. Some of you may be a mother. This may be your child's father or mother. Or you may be getting advice from a mother, or they might be talking to their mother. Something about a lawyer. It might be a legal proceedings here. So y'all may have had some attachments, or someone may have a lawyer, may have a case going on and may have a lawyer, or you may be a lawyer. One of the members of this connection may actually be a lawyer. It says gold. Somebody could have been for this gold. Someone can either wear a lot of gold jewelry or prefer gold jewelry, or someone was actually a gold digger. And that does not have to be a woman. That could be a man. Somebody could have been going after you because they thought you were wealthy or thought you were financially stable, and they were not. And so they saw you as gold. You know, that's the interpretation. And you know, the things where it says things are coming to light, you may have had to ask, or they may come to you and tell you some stuff, and then you may come back to them and say, well, I heard this, or this is what I'm thinking. Did you do this? That might be the question that you have to ask. Take a break. We already talked about you backing up and taking a break from this situation. Someone could have been they might have saw you as being too controlling, and that's why they rebelled so much. They probably wanted to kind of live this single life and have fun with their friends and do whatever they wanted to do, and they saw you as being too controlling. Somebody is preparing to buy or sell a property. Somebody might be buying a house or buying a new car. Congratulations to you if you are. And someone, I don't know who this is, but somebody's pretending to be your friend. It might not have nothing to do with this reading whatsoever. If someone in your energy is that's around you, or if they don't live in the same state as you or city, they could just be a distant friend, but they're watching you and wondering how you're making money, how you're able to afford all these nice things. If you're a parent, they're wondering how they're jealous of the fact that you find time to be able to enjoy your life outside of your children. So that is what I'm getting for that. Christmas, something's going to happen around Christmas, or you're going to find out something around Christmas, or that may be when this person comes towards you and tries to say he wants to date, or he or she wants to date or talk. It says keys. I don't know what the keys are for. He or she, when they talk to you, may give you some key signals or something that they say triggers you, not in a bad way, but it was like you have an aha moment. Or you may be getting the keys where it says buying and selling a property. You may be getting the keys around Christmas to a new property. It says something about a bakery. Someone may often like to be at a bakery, or y'all may have a date at a bakery. Kind of love it. I think the kind of, excuse me, Fiona, I think the kind of loving associates with when you meet the new person. They come off as kind and loving individual. I think that you feel like you were put in an awkward situation with this third party situation or this deception. And so, yeah, those are what I've gotten for you. But ultimately, you own the decision that you make, and every decision that you make will determine your outcome. So choose your path forward wisely. If you need a reading, call me. I will work with you, and we will get that reading done. And please like and share. And once you're able to subscribe, please subscribe. Hopefully I will see you all on the live. Have a blessed day.